Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there, ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes look at a cash in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense here. The linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Figueroa. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The sure hands. It's Padrino. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Testing the right side here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Wideouts now clustered. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Figueroa. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Figueroa. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right now. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The field goal is good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settled in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Tackle is made at the 35. Good job of the kick return, Benton. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. The offense looks fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Where's the 2nd down play? They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Has the first down and still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to